Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 28, Day 6. It is a brown day, and today, I hope you all had a good weekend, but we're going to be running the standard that we've kind of been running as of recently, the Guild War Yellow-Brown team, where we've been running Gorgolfa Guard, Prismatic Shard, and Scorpius. I'm probably going to be changing up next week once we get the new Dragon, and then we'll be doing the same thing, but with the new Dragon class instead of the new Bard class. But yeah, we've been using Bard in Puzzle Quest too, so now we have Bard in here. Got Bard everywhere now. Everything we're doing is going Bard, apparently. The Bards are always the best. Okay, well, we'll go for that. Move that over. Move that over. Let's see. Move that up. What else? What else? Probably take a brown and go for Gorgolf. And, oh, that's weird. He's using a defend Gorgolfa. You normally don't see that too often. Hello, Maximuse. Hello, Adrian. Hello, Bridget. Welcome all. Welcome. Hello, JZG. Okay, let's get ourselves a buff here. See if we can get that rolling. Also, we will be going over all the new troops that are coming tomorrow. There's 2 of them. Both of them are available for Glory, too. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, I'll be going over that once we finish out the Guild Wars for today. They also ended up changing the color of the troll, the lava troll or fire troll or whatever it's called. They don't even make up their minds. They had to go change it on the thing. I forget what the final verdict was as far as its name, but the thing that doubles all of reds plus 3, the troll version for red, he's coming tomorrow, and that marks the last of the trolls, unless they're going to add a skull troll, but there kind of already is a skull troll. There is, he's not specifically a troll, but it's that one from, oh, what kingdom is that? Wild Plains, that one little skeleton thing that doubles skulls. That's not technically a troll, but it does do what trolls do. Yeah, they changed the color. They changed it to a blue-purple for any of you that didn't see. Which does make sense that they changed it, though the fact that a troop that doubles red has the color blue just seems slightly odd, just a little bit. But based on their previous games, they actually did make all of their trolls blue-based, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Anyways, into the next battle. Yeah, it's not going to be yellow-purple anymore, so it's not just going to be another Hellcat, which is nice, because that means it's probably going to be viable now. Before, it was just going to be another Hellcat and was basically not going to be used, but now it probably has a purpose, so that's pretty cool. I actually don't know what teams to do for it yet, because I haven't really made any plans. I was assuming it was going to be another Hellcat, so normally I plan ahead a little bit and think of some teams, but I wasn't able to this time since they literally just changed this color as of like 30 minutes ago. Hello, Strawn, welcome. But yeah, we'll definitely have plenty of teams to mess around with it for tomorrow, though. Throw that down. Get the buff going. Get a Gorgolfa going. And we'll just throw another buff into there and get a Gorgolfa. Please do brown. That is not brown, but it did land an extra turn, so same result. And there we go. We might be on track for 9,400. Let's make it so. It'll be a good way to end a double lose week, because we did lose on yesterday and on Monday, so that will make up for it slightly, at least, if nothing else. Where are we in rankings? Oh, yay, good. We are in second right now, at least in bracket 2, so we are going to be moving up. Actually, by the time we finish, we might be first for at least a little while. Well, let's go into our third battle. It is Forest Troll, Sea Troll, Kraken, Queen Mab. Ah, they would get the most annoying team and save it for this day. It is mostly loop though, so once we kill the last 2, it'll be fine. If we can get a Scorpius cast this time around, that'd be great. I don't think I'm going to specifically focus for it, but that would be nice if we could get it. It takes them way, way too long to try to get up, particularly in this team. So I probably won't be able to, but if we can, we can. Now, pretty bad starting board so far. Not really any core colors we need. I'll just move that over for now. And he steals everyone as soon as I try going for it. Or as soon as they're available on the board, he goes for it. So we'll take a red here and maybe try for double blue or the brown. I could also simply just take the yellow. But it doesn't look like it has any good cascades. I'm just going to take the yellow. It does give him a brown. That was the main thing I was kind of afraid of with that, but oh well. Hopefully that's not enough green for him to do anything. Ooh, it is. Okay, that could be bad. Luckily we have Impervious last slot. So we'll throw that down to get our first card. Hopefully we'll do something okay with that. He's losing damage constantly, though. So do we buff, then do it? we're frozen on every color, so probably not. Let's store that first. Yeah, he's starting to get a lot of loop here. Ooh, 24 HP. This could be bad. Don't die. He might die if he doesn't get skull distracted. Okay, he did get skull distracted at least. 33 HP guard. This is the only bad thing about using guard as almost our only damage source. He's not our only, but he's almost our only. Yeah, there goes another Queen Mab. There goes a Kraken. And there goes the other one. Yeah, we are dead. We are very much dead right now. Let's see. Well, scratch that. 3 losses this week. Let's see. Queen Mab. You got this, Scorpius. You got this. 3 HP, 0 HP. You still got this. Down it goes. Oh well. It happens. Rip. Meta. Why must you be so good? Okay. Well, if we lose against that, there's something wrong. I've never even seen someone use one of the new ones. That is extra bonus, though. So that deals triple if they use brown. Well, we do use brown, so we'll see exactly what it does. What is it, Archer? No, Giant Lord. Why is it using with Giant? There's not a single Giant on the team. Odd. Probably using it for a different team, I guess. Yeah, I know. I will be kicking Holog. I'll probably do that before I go to bed, so in case anyone wants to recruit or anything. We won't be needing the actual slot until later, though. But yeah, I know some people were recruiting earlier, too, so I will make sure to do it. I was just going to hold him for a little while in hopes that he would do his battles. But at this point, it looks like we're going to move to bracket 1, regardless of if he does his battles or not. So yeah, I can go kick him now, pretty much, as soon as we finish this battle, or as soon as we finish the Guild Wars. And then we'll go over the changes for tomorrow. Well, not really changes, just the new troops. I don't believe they changed anything. Let me see. Yeah, they didn't rebalance anything. Nope, it's just 2 new troops. But we do get 2 instead of 1, so that's nice. And both of them are from Glory, too. Okay, well, it's being pretty tame this time around. We don't have to worry about the infinite loops. Well, it's not really that much of an infinite loop team, which is probably why. I kind of want my manas, but we can't take either. So we'll just throw that down. Nice extra turn. And Gorgolf. Nice extra turn again. Very lucky this time around. Now we just need to get the last of his mana. 1 more Gorgolf, and we win. That'll give us guard, as well as most of our hero. Or all of our hero, that works too. Throw a guard. And orbit into another Gorgolfa into hopefully full mana. Doesn't look like it will, though. It's going to be blocked too much by Gorgolfa. Nope. Still need more. If we could do it on red, that'd be great. We're frozen on every color, though. Okay, that didn't help much. Oh, don't you even start. Don't even think about it. Luckily, even if it does go crazy, we have enough durability on it at this point that it's not really going to die. What to do? Let me take this one so he doesn't go for the better chance. Do I just throw Scorpius just so he doesn't do something weird here? Stop doing stuff. There. We kill her instantly. There's nothing she can do now. And now we just automatically win, regardless of what really happens, and down it goes. And 1 more battle. Let's not lose this one. Oh, almost all ones. And we have the Calvara. Against a Werewolf, Farce Troll, Ketris, and Keghammer. We should be safe against that. The only really scary thing is Ketris, but if we do enough damage quick enough, it won't even matter if it gets to do anything. Because it'll be the same thing as Gorgolfa, where it loses so many stats that it becomes almost useless on your team. And it'll do the same for him. Okay, we'll move that over. He just throws his keg. Let's see. Hello, Z-Manazilla. Welcome. Long-time lurker. First-time talker. Well, glad you're talking. Anyways, thanks for your educational streams. No problem. You've learned enough about this game to actually construct some effective PvP teams. Really nice. Well, glad you enjoyed. Okay. What to move here? We'll let him take the skull. So we'll just kind of let that go down. And we'll get ourselves Gorgolfa. Throw that into the guard. And pretty much good to go from there. Yes, we're good to go. So throw that down. And now we just need 1 more and we win. Ah, I miss. He might get a Ketris on us, but he's lowered enough on stats that it's going to be very low impact. Even if he hits for our main troop. Come on, red. That is not red. Okay. Well, there he goes. And he did exactly what I said he would do. Go straight for the Gorgolfa, but it does barely any damage since he's so weak right now. Due to losing all of his armor and most of his HP. Wow, he's really persistent though. And down he goes. Oh, there we go. That Guild War day definitely could have gone a lot better, but I guess we'll take it. Oh, we might not be first now. Not that it really matters. As long as we're top 2, it doesn't really matter which one of the 2 we are. No! You've got to be kidding me. Because I lost the 1, we're now 500 away from first. Luckily, the reward for both is literally the exact same. There isn't any difference with the... I'm going to click on the right one eventually. There isn't any difference between us making 11 for 12th. We get this same reward regardless. Because you need to be in the top 10. I mean the top 9 to be able to actually land on this one. So that's impossible to do in bracket 2. So our reward, regardless of which, will be the same. But as long as we're one of them, we move up to bracket 1. That's the main thing that matters. Hello, Anarchy. Welcome. Hey, you changed your little profile thingy. You lost a battle? Yes, we have a loss. We lost to the meta. We lost against a Farce Troll, Sea Troll, Kraken Queen Mab. It's basically the meta with using all unique troops. I was about to go do something. Oh yeah, I was gonna go kick Holog. I was gonna keep him in for a little bit longer just to make sure he maybe does his battles. But yeah, I guess we could kick him now. He doesn't appear to be around. I think he's like a couple days away as well, and he did the same thing last Sunday. He even said to go kick him. He literally sent me a message because he won't be able to play as much anymore. So yeah, let me go do that right now. Because I believe he might be gone completely. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Wrong area. Roster. Where'd he go? Holog. There he is. And kick. Also, if anyone's interested in joining in the guild, we have a slot. We have, our requirements are, where are our requirements? Let's go over here. Hey, it doesn't bring up the, thingy anymore. Where's my thingy? Where's my thingy? Your guild, admin. Our requirements are 1 million gold, 300 trophies, 1,500 seals, 30 Guild War battles, 32,000 or more points in Guild War each week, and level 3 Guild Sentinels. If anyone's interested, we are open with 1 slot. Otherwise, we'll recruit it tomorrow at some point. Anyways, let me go over to new troop. Got someone already? Oh, you got someone already? Okay, nice. There we go. Never mind. My bad. Okay, that was quick. That took like 1 second. But I guess you got them from earlier. Anyways, let me go over the new troop that is coming out tomorrow. Or actually, both the 2 new troops. There are 2 of them coming out. So let's go over this one and bring up the thingy. 1 second. So, 2 new troops, as I mentioned. The main one. I haven't really mentioned much about the other guy, though. The main one that most of you are aware of is this guy. 1 second. There it is. Okay. So as you can see over here, we got ourselves the Flame Troll. He is the same as every other troll. He doubles the number of red gems, or he is specifically for red. He doubles the number of red gems on the board, and then creates an additional 3. Same thing that every single troll in the game does. This is the final version of it, by the way. Now there is every single troll. There's one for every single color now, and for skulls, though the one for skulls isn't actually a troll, but there is one that does double the skulls. Flame Troll blue-purple, they did end up changing it to blue-purple. Before it was going to be a yellow-purple, but because Hellcat is already something basically the exact same that does yellow-purple, they end up changing it to a blue-purple instead. Traits are pretty abysmal, but at least he doubles red, so that's going to be the main thing he's used for, obviously. Going to have quite a few synergies. We'll see exactly what we can build with him. He's going to be used pretty similarly to a Hellcat, but the nice thing about him is he has different color alternatives than a Hellcat. What's pretty nice is blue-purple generally doesn't conflict with reds either. Reds are generally red-yellow and red-brown, of which he doesn't have any color conflict with either. Whereas something like a Hellcat, with all the red-yellows, he has conflict with them on yellow. So he's going to be pretty good in PvP. Probably not that good in Guild Wars, though, because there really isn't anything of blue or purple that you would really need to put red into that desperately. So, yeah, he's mainly just going to be a PvP kind of troop. Not really going to get much usage in Guild Wars, since Hellcat will most likely take that instead with all the yellow reds available. But anyways, that is him. The other one is somewhat interesting. There currently isn't anything that summons it, though based on what it does, it seems like they probably will in the future. It explodes 4 red gems, deals damage to a single random enemy, and then destroys itself. It's basically like a bomb bot, except it's mana generation focused instead of damage focused. It trades off its ability to do damage for the ability to do mana generation. One other thing that's pretty noteworthy about this little guy is he is now the only common in the game with Empowered. There used to be another one, Scale Guard, but they ended up changing him to Swift, which is 75% mana, because he was kind of pretty powerful with full. But yeah, they made this guy now the only common with Empowered, which is kind of cool. And yeah, he's basically going to be used as a first turn mana generator, particularly if you have a summoner on the team. Will this really replace out anything? No, I still think Elspeth into a pure color troop is still going to be better than this guy. But this could be a really, really nice early game alternative for mana generation, since he is a common, so basically everyone in the entire game is going to have this guy, and trading him is not going to be that hard because he is a common, so it's not like something like an Elspeth or something like that where you have to put a lot of trait stones into it. This guy is really, really cheap to actually obtain, so it's going to be a nice alternative form of mana generation in early game, particularly for early game teams that run summoners, which is quite often, because summoning is particularly potent in early game. But yeah, this guy has some potential. I don't think he's going to be too... He's not going to be anything near what a Bombot is as far as how useful he is. But I could see a lot of newer players being able to utilize this. Definitely going to be messing around with it quite a bit on my other Let's Play account. Would end up working out pretty well. Yeah, that is the two new troops. The Firebomb and the Flame Troll. Both of which should be pretty decent. Is that the right one? There we go. Yeah, we'll see exactly how they pan out tomorrow. I have a feeling Flame Troll is going to kind of just die out. The little elemental guy is going to always be good in early game, but the biggest problem that the Troll is going to have is there's so many alternatives to him already. Red spawning to the board is quite popular already, off of several troops, so I don't know how much more you'd really get out of another one. There also isn't any kind of red team that likes infinite loop other than maybe a guard team, but that team already works perfectly, so it doesn't really need a sub-in of a different troop in it. It'll just make it slightly more consistent than doing something like an Alchemist Hellcat combo. You could share your 200 gold keys in your Let's Play account. Wait, you should have... Wait, you should have... Oh, 200 gold keys. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I haven't been checking that until, like, since, I think, last Friday. When we end up messing with it. Hopefully we do well in Bracket 1. You're excited to go... I know, it's been a while since we've been in Bracket 1. It's definitely quite a bit more challenging than what we normally have to deal with. Finally, a full guild contributing for tomorrow? Yeah. Finally. I know, a lot of times we will be like one person short. They will be adding 27 out of 30 eventually. If I'm not mistaken, 27 out of 30 Guild Wars will be coming next patch, which is nice. What that basically means, they mentioned this a while back, but they still haven't implemented yet, but they are looking into it. They're going to make it so 27 out of 30 members will only count for Guild Wars. So if you're something like 29 out of 30 or 28 out of 30 or 27 out of 30 going into a Guild War day, you will not be penalized at all because it only counts the 27 highest. So this will allow leeway for recruitment and stuff like that, which will be very useful because right now you literally have to have all 30 people on the day of the Monday going into, or Sunday going into Monday. I mean, Monday going into Tuesday. And if you don't, then you basically end up losing an entire person worth of points. But they'll be fixing that in the future. Hello, Iron Malt. Welcome. Let's see. What is the best way to get glory? Best way to get glory is PvP. Basically just spamming PvP battles. Particularly the best way is if there's ever a week where the event thingy says +5 glory for using a specific troop. Like this week it's plus 500 gold for using a specific troop. But whenever it says use X troop in PvP to gain 5 glory, whenever it says that, that is the absolute best time to throw to try to get glory. And what you basically do is go to casual battle, keep repicking until you get a really easy one trophy like that, which is going to be like one shot on everything. And then you just wipe them out really quick with whatever you want to use that uses that one troop. And then you get 5 additional glory. So you get to farm up glory super, super quick. That's the quickest way. Other than that, just playing anything in PvP is the other quickest way if it happens to not be a glory week where you get bonus. Once you get to 2,000 in PvP, A tier, as are any points the queue on fighting or not? I'm not quite sure what you're asking, but if you're referring to the points that you get on this little thing, it caps out at 1,900, and once you reach this point, you end up getting all these rewards, and you don't really get any additional unless you reach the rank rewards. These rank rewards are based on the actual leaderboard thingy, and it's based on how far you actually end up getting on it. Generally, this isn't really worth it, and most of the time you're going to be going into the 1,000 plus. But you can try getting these extra rewards. Every single time there's always arcane trait stones and a little bit of gems and stuff. It's a really trivial amount of gems, really trivial amount of almost everything. The only thing that this is generally done for is the arcane trait stones for the most part. They really do need to rebalance to some. But yeah, it's pretty hard to get on the leaderboard though. Right now, top 100 is 27,500. Almost 28,000. Wow, it is going up by the week. But yeah, it's about 28,000 just to make top 100. I believe top 1,000 is around 25,000 for the week. As you can see, we are nowhere near that at 31,250. But yeah, after the 1,900 rating, you don't really get many rewards after that from PvP, other than the actual rewards from the PvP battles, like gold, glory, and stuff like that. In the next 3 weeks, they hope... Oh wait, what was that? Have they said when they are planning on releasing the next patch? Yes, in the next few weeks, hopefully before Christmas. Probably 2 weeks into December is generally around the time when they release the patch. So we'll see exactly when they do it. But yeah, that's around the time, like really early December to mid-December. Because if they don't get it done by about December 20th, they won't be able to do it until like mid-January. So they always like to get a patch down before the holidays. Hello, Tackle-Lot, welcome. Also, let me go do dungeons before I forget. And if anyone else still has any questions about anything, feel free to leave it in the comment section or in the chat, and we'll go over it. I always mix them up. It's only comment section if we're doing a video. It's chat if we're streaming. Let's see. Well, we'll throw that down. What else we need to move around? Take the brown. I don't even know why I'm using this one for this. It's actually not particularly good. We should go... Oh, I can't. Oh, or can I? I should probably be using the Bombot team to wipe through these. The only problem with that is I now use my hero class for 2 of the specific days. So, yeah, that kind of gets in the way. I figured that out earlier because I was like, before I started to stream, I was switching my class and I was like, oh wait, I have to pay 50 gems because I ended up switching to Mechanist class earlier. They really need to just get rid of that or something. But yeah, our classing just got switched. Like before we even started, I had to go switch it because we were a bard earlier and we had to pay that dreaded 50 gems. But yeah. And if I want to switch back to mech to get it done in a couple seconds, we would have to pay another 50 gems. Which definitely isn't worth it to save us like 1 or 2 minutes. That is for sure. I'd much rather keep the 50 gems. Any confirmed things in the next patch? I'm pretty sure 27 out of 30 was confirmed, and new UI changes. Other than that, I don't believe anything was really 100% confirmed yet. Well, we'll go move that. Oh, hello, blue I didn't take. And that gives him HP and some of the mana he needs. Go take that up, get a little poke, throw this on, don't miss. That is a miss. A really big miss, actually. Let's see, we'll go take that up. Get a little bit of mana, nice little yellow cascade from the top. And then we just go throw down guard into buff into guard. Now he's gigantic HP. He gets even more because this is oh wait, never mind. He doesn't get more. This isn't his day. There is a day that he gets like 16 HP per extra turn or something. Some kind of ridiculously large number. Okay, final battle. Let's go take it out. Get our rewards. Spade of 50 gems for all the diamonds and everything. And I wonder how many diamonds I even have these days. I normally don't check it that often. It was pretty hyped when it first came out, but then it was like, oh, never mind. It'll be a while before we can do anything with it. Everyone's still hoping for Ferrous Rod too, of course. I even want to see a Ferrous Rod just so we can actually do something with it. We're definitely doing a whole video on him if he ever does come into Soulforge. I have done one on him before, but it would be pretty relevant to do it again since he's a pretty relevant mythic. Actually, probably one of the most relevant cards in the game. Even though not that many people have him. That's one of the reasons why he's so relevant. Well, let's throw down the guard avatar and wipe it out. There we go. Let's go claim our diamonds. I think we almost have enough to make 3 mythics if we wanted to. We're almost getting to that point. Slot steal, 2 gem keys, 500 souls, 400 shards, 80 diamonds. There we go. And what does that bring us to for totals? Hero. Oops, I forgot. You can't check it in your collection either. It's one of the only resources in the entire game you can't check in your collection is your Soulforge resources. Okay. We have 7,370 diamonds. Actually, scratch that. We have more than that. We have... Oops, wrong button. We have however many that is now. We have 7,410 diamonds. So yeah, that is almost enough to create 2 mythics. Unfortunately, there's not 2 mythics I need to create, but we will maybe make 1 Ferrous Raw. There's not much of a point, but it would allow us to have 4 Ferrous Raws, which we can use to use 4 Ferrous Raws. There's no point in actually doing that, because he always needs a mana generator of some kind. But just for fun, I do kind of want to have a 4th one. Yeah, I know, Ferrous Raw, he hopefully will come. It's completely random at the moment. I don't know if that will be in next patch, but one thing they did mention was they are looking into making the Soulforge not so random. Right now it is 100% random. They don't even know what's going to be every single week. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Every single week it creates 4 random legends and 4 random mythics. It doesn't check to see if it has already done it recently or anything like that. And they will be changing that in the future. Not 100% sure if that will be changed next patch, though. I sure hope so. And hey, maybe they'll even update the Soulforge next patch, as in, like, more content in it. Not necessarily a good thing, though, because that means more stuff to have to grind out. Especially if it's another mythic weapon that costs 1.3 million. Could you imagine if every weapon they ever release from there, or every mythic weapon costs 1.3 million? They might just do that. Which would be really annoying if they do. We're only about 1/3 the way there, if they end up doing that. Unless it happens to require the full AoE weapons, or some kind of other weapon that already exists. In which case it'll cost us slightly less, since we already have all of them, or part of them, some of them. Hey, we got a level there. Been a while since we got that level. Still need 7 more. I guess by the end of the month we'll probably be 1,200. Or hopefully sometime around there. That was a funny way. Wait, this was funny today? What happened with you? Or was there something on the forum that I didn't see? Oh yeah, I ended up seeing that post as well. I did end up seeing that post. Actually, when I saw it, it barely had any exposure. Now it has like 1 billion likes. Let me go give another like. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty funny. I did notice that. Didn't bother commenting though. Yeah, everyone wants that Ferrous Raw. Very few people aren't. Like, almost every single person who's holding on to their resources right now are holding on because of Ferrous Raw. There's very few other things that people are really waiting for. We'll go on the brown. Because a few of the other actual viable ones, like Infernus and Elamagrim and Famine, they've already came into rotation. So it's not like they haven't been available yet. Technically, Ferrous Raw was available, but he was available 2 weeks in a row, and both of those 2 weeks, it was the first 2 weeks Soulforge ever came out, so literally no one in the entire game, not even people who had money, because it was limited to how much you can get, not even they were able to get the Ferrous Raw, so no one really has been able to craft them yet. Not a single person has ever gotten to the ability to do so. Let's see. Hello, Headless. Welcome. Oh, oops. Why did I do that? Okay, let me throw some damage here. I could have just ended them the previous turn. It's like, nah, let's not. Oh, revenge. A 1 trophy revenge. You don't see that too often. Actually, about Ferrous Raw, that's false. You crafted one. Wait, how? How? Wait, were you on console? Wait, you might be on console. In which case, I think console may have different rotation, since it's 100% random. But yeah, are you on console or PC mobile? If you're on PC mobile, it should have been impossible for you to be able to craft one. Or I think it was. He has never came more than the initial first 2 times. There were some people that were able to use a glitch, though. When the shop first came out, you were able to buy an infinite amount of the $5 purchase on mobile. It was only available on mobile because of a glitch that they had with it. But that only lasted for a couple days. Let's see. Well, you can still be on console and still be in my guild too. There are people that play on all 3 platforms or on both platforms, like on console and PC or something. Let's see. You spent money every day, and back then you can make the purchase 2 times. I'm pretty sure it was infinite, or at least on mobile it was. Maybe it was only 2 on PC mobile. I mean on PC. Yeah, it was really glitchy, the shop, when it first came out. I even had to send a support ticket because it didn't give me my VIP points. Not like they're really that important, because I'm probably not going to ever be spending enough money to get the next VIP point, which I don't really even need. I think it's like, what, extra gold or something? I guess that would be useful, but not really a necessity. Okay, well, let's go get our Gorgolfa. That'll be a nice guard to clean up. And that's match. Could have made 2 Fairish Raws then. You could have been done. Yeah, I know. 2 Fairish Raws, 3 Fairish Raws. Such useful troop stats you have at your disposal. Yeah, I barely ever use them. I probably should start using Fairish Raw variants a little bit more often. It would definitely help us in constantly pinching towards our goal. The biggest issue I always have whenever with using him is mainly the fact of how much slower he wins compared to most of the better teams out there. He's also not particularly fun to use because all he really does is just go around one-shotting. And you also can't use him against barrier-related teams. There aren't too many of them anymore. But I know when he first came out, there was a lot of Forest Guardian teams around that kind of got in the way because Forest Guardian, of course, with all the beasts and everything, was able to loop pretty well and keep getting its barriers down. And that was a nuisance since barrier is the worst enemy to single shots. So it kind of gets in the way pretty hard. Your first mythic was Fairish Raw, very nice, when he came out. So you never had soul problems. Well, that worked perfectly then. Yeah, that's pretty lucky. That's about the best thing you could really get as the first mythic. That or something that's particularly good in early game, but that is also Fairish Raw. Fairish Raw is pretty decent in early game. He always has a really high skull gain. Let's see. Actually, he has the highest static soul gain in the game. He doesn't have the highest overall soul gain, though. But as far as a static value, his is the highest. So even if you reduce him to 0 magic, he still does his full amount. Similar to Dragon Soul, how Dragon Soul always does 15 souls, regardless of how much magic it has been reduced. Because the only thing that a Dragon Soul gets affected by with magic reduction is its amount of explosions that it does. Yeah, if anyone else has anything you want me to go over, just let me know. Or if you need help building teams or anything of the such. Throw in the guard right there. Complete miss, pretty much. Go for another Gorgolfa, hopefully get some luck. Not much. Also, I should probably go do dungeons on my other account. Yeah, if anyone has anything else you want me to do on this account, let me know. Otherwise, I think I am going to transition over to the other one. Just so we can go do the dungeons real quick. It's about the best day to go do it, and I want to make sure we get that done. Gotta get that Diamond Day in. I can't believe we weren't able to get the Dragon Soul on the other account. It figures the one time that they would do that little update thingy, it would do it to interrupt us from being able to get ourselves a Dragon Soul. The fail. Okay. There's one other thing. Oh yeah, the guild we were actually up against was the guild I co-created, actually. I forgot to mention that when we were actually up against them. Also, whoa, wow, people did a lot of purchases in my guild. I saw them earlier, but wow. Normally we're not that far over. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going into guild, under guild war. But yeah, the Black Hand, I ended up creating, or not creating, but I ended up starting this game because someone who I was playing with in another game, I saw, is like, oh, he's playing Gems of War, and then we ended up like making our own guild. He was the leader of it. I ended up just joining because I didn't want to have to pay the gold to make my own guild. So yeah, I was basically the co-owner of it, and yeah, that lasted for about a month because he ended up then leaving the game, and I was like, oh well, let me go find myself a new guild then. I didn't want to run a guild at the time, so that of course my mind changed later when I actually made my own guild way later, like almost a year and a half to 2 years later. But yeah, that was the first guild I was ever in, and it was basically co-owner of, and now they've made it pretty far. When I left it, it was about top 10, but then it slowly over time went all the way down to like 50, and then to like the top 100, and then it went out of existence for a while, but now it's back. It's so far back that it's right below us in Guild Wars, and against us with a pretty similar score. So pretty cool. Anyways, let me see. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. Or Saraya. Do you have controller to play on PC? I do not. I do not have a controller. I have been meaning to get a PC-related controller. The one I currently have is pretty outdated, and was simply one that I got in a bulk of flea market stuff that I ended up getting while I was still flea marketing and stuff back in New Jersey. But yeah, it looks pretty old. I don't even know how old that controller is. Let's see, do I have it here? Yeah. This thing is like probably ancient, but it's some kind of generic Microsoft controller that looks like probably 8 years old, if not even longer. And it's not really compatible with most things. But yeah, I will be getting an actual designated PC controller eventually. I'm just not really a fan of using controller. I generally play mouse and keyboard related things, almost always. Try playing Gems of War with a controller. I don't have any that I can use, so that's not gonna work. If I try plugging that in, Gems of War won't recognize it. There are very few Steam games I was ever able to actually get to recognize it. Castle Crashers and I believe Unepic were the only two games I have ever played on Steam has actually recognized that controller. Every other game with controller support that has controller support, full controller support, doesn't actually support that controller. So yeah, doesn't really work out. I will be getting one eventually though. Maybe I'll get one for Christmas there. That'd be a good idea. Get one around then. What's the best cards to have win being a level 90? Ranger Rock Spirit combo is probably one of the best things you can run at that level range. That's really cheap to obtain. Try it, you never know. I already have. I already have many times and it doesn't work. It doesn't even recognize it for the game. I have. I even tried it on stream once before too and it didn't end up doing anything at all. You have one question. How do you get the second troop on your team? The second troop? This is Guard's avatar. He is a mythic from Adana. You get him from pure luck or from the Soulforge, from crafting him for 4,000 diamonds among a few other resources. I would not really bother trying to go out of your way for him. He's a really, really high rarity card. So yeah, I wouldn't really bother. He's not too core of a troop that you would really use. He's basically the same thing as a Rowan, except slightly better in some situations. But if you have Rowan, you basically have him. He's basically a different color version of Rowan. So you can get basically him for free by completing out the Forest of Thorns Kingdom. So that's you can get in like under an hour, and it's essentially the same thing as him, just slightly different. Of course, you wouldn't be able to use it in this exact team, but as far as how you play both of them, they're both played the exact same, except she is green-blue and he is brown-red-yellow. Guard is Whitehelm, not Adana. Oh, sorry, did I say Adana? I meant Whitehelm, my bad. Yeah, it's Whitehelm, the one with all the divines. I meant to say Whitehelm. I have no clue why I said Adana. They're right next to each other. But yeah, I meant to say Whitehelm, my bad. It's the one with all the divines. Yeah, Adana shouldn't have any mythic, I don't think. That'd be cool if it gets one in the future. Some kind of gigantic mech thingy. Yeah, they still don't have one. The most mythic thing they have is a Tesla, but that's only a Legends. Okay, let me go transition over to the other account. Say controller support 10 times fast. Controller support to controller support. I can't. Too many syllables. Anyways, let me go switch over to the other account real quick and see what we can go do with that little guy. I believe we already did all the PvP we needed to do, and if not, we definitely need to go finish that. But let me go and make sure I do dungeons with him, with the Tesla. Oh, speaking of Tesla, let me go and do that with him. Oops. I almost just relaunched Gems of War on the exact same account. That would have been a fail. 1 second. Log out. I need something in all of my streams that's not just a gigantic black screen here. I have it for my normal Gems of War stream that has all the setup in it. But for all the other streams, because all I have set up here is the chat, a little box so that the chat always shows up nicely, my head, and the game itself. There's nothing else in this entire stream layout whenever I do almost every other game, or when I do these little streams every night. Oops, I almost just logged back into the same account. Fail. There we go. Switching the account over. And then let's go start up the other one. Should be there in one moment. Where did Gems of War go? Gems of War. Where did it go? Come out, wherever you are. Gems of War, Gems of War, Gems of War, Gems of War. Okay, that should be it. And we're good to go. X out of that. And come on, Gems of War, launch. I clicked it. Hello, Gems of War. Okay, let's try this again. Is it not wanting to launch? What are you doing? It's downloading something. Here, launch it. There we go. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I wasn't wanting to launch, but there it goes. Hello, Techni, welcome. Set up a Gems of War background image. That we could end up doing. We could make it a pretty nice one too, using all the assets of the game. Hello, Hamidu, welcome. How am I doing? Pretty well. It's been a long time. You're back on Gems of War, both Xbox One and Android. Nice. Yeah, the game has come a long way, that is for sure. And has already passed the 3-year mark. Hey, Jeff got us some keys in this other guild. Also, someone was asking me what guild this is earlier. I'm pretty sure they're not here at the moment. But to answer their question, even though they're probably not here, but maybe they'll see this after the fact if they're watching the stream later on, but as a video. But the guild that we're currently in on this account is the Tears of the Deviant. It currently has no slots left, but there are a lot of people in this guild that are doing almost nothing. So I'm pretty sure if you could contact Merit, you'd probably be able to get in if you could find him in global chat or anything. I don't have the ability to like kick anyone or anything, or recruit. So unfortunately, wouldn't be able to get anyone in because there was someone interested in actually coming into this guild. But yeah, I have no control over that, unfortunately. Okay, let's go and first things first, check how PvP is doing. What's our current rating? Our current rating is enough. We already did everything. Got a rock spirits, all that's good, all that's good. Okay, so that really only leaves it with dungeon then. That's what we need to go do. So let's go roll a dungeon at level 67. Should be pretty easy. We keep wiping them with the same team. I do find it somewhat difficult to try to do the third battle with some of the other stuff we have available. So let me throw a double Tesla and then we'll go see if we can throw like Ranger or something on the last one. The third battle is actually pretty difficult to do with some of the early game meta teams because it just doesn't really function in dungeons because of how much higher the stats are. Yeah, we'll throw that down, get a convert. Throw this into a double gate. That will give us Valkyrie. That also gives us Tesla. And we basically just throw that twice and then we win. And that is match. Good job, Tesla. Feels like we're in late game already. This game actually can carry us all the way to the entire game if we truly wanted to. And it's 2 commons and a rare. Unfortunately, it requires a legend. I really wish she was easier to get, because this is just a absolutely insane combo. What I really want to do next week is try to find something amazing to do with the Fire Spirit on this account. It's going to have a lot of potential, and it could make early game a lot easier to do dungeons with. Alright, let's go get ourselves a Valkyrie. Oh, I didn't even double check to see if we have alignment. I just assumed, okay, good. Without how many things are next to each other. We need to stop assuming those things. Okay, we'll move that one over. Take that one up. Throw that one down. Throw Tesla and get everything rolling again. And go from there. Up, come on. Come on! The misclicks. Okay, he'll poke us. Throw another one. Get a Valkyrie down on all the mess that's on the board. Get a little bit more mana. Tesla again. Double check board, just in case it doesn't kill. Do that one as well, for same reason. And almost dead. 1 HP. What are you doing? Get a Valkyrie down. We'll throw it on yellow. And overkill for only 1 HP. He takes all the damage. How do you make a second account through Steam? Oh no, you just make one. When on the login screen, I believe there's a create an account thingy. Then you just create an account and then, yeah. It takes about like a minute or two. Yeah, it's just a standard kind of create your account thingy on the normal login screen. I believe there's one that says if you forgot your password, and there's another one that says create an account. Let's see. I'll just move that over. There used to be a different method for switching accounts that, even though I hate it, I actually find it better than what currently exists as the method to switch accounts. Because now you're basically forced to have to use multiple Steam accounts, whereas before you could actually play multiple Steam accounts on one account, on one Steam account, but now you can't anymore. What do we move? We'll just take the blue and throw the doubles going here. So we'll go move that up. Throw a double gate going. So we got gate number 1, gate number 2, throw a Tesla, get a Valkyrie down if that's not enough, which it definitely won't be. That's the first shot only. Throw this on yellow, get our manas. A lot of manas. Throw down a double gate, which will give us another Valkyrie. We can just throw that down again. Go break some barriers, we'll get most of them back up. And get a Valkyrie onto brown, I believe it is. No, it is not. There is not enough room to actually throw that, so we'll just throw that onto yellow then. There we go. Is that gate? Yes, it is. Gate into Valkyrie into... Never mind, we already have enough. Come on, wipe. Nope. Okay. Oh, one more Valkyrie will do it. So throw a gate into that nice brown right there. He doesn't even interrupt it. And that is match. Oh, wait, did I accidentally do that on the final battle? Oh, I hope not. I didn't mean to actually do that. Okay, let's even out our colors. No, I did! I didn't mean to roll Tesla through all of them. Fail. I meant to use the other one on the final battle, but I guess that is not that big a deal. Well, we claim our last little thing here. And there we go, that was Dungeons with a Tesla. It just goes down so easily because she scales based on their stats as well. So even if they're stronger, it doesn't really make it any harder for us to win at all. Because we kind of scale with them. How do you make a... Oh, never mind, I already read that. Let's see. So, is that how you make the Let's Play account? This one, yes. All my other ones, no. I did a different means of making all my other ones. But as far as this one, yes, that's all I did. I just made another Steam account, and then whenever I want to go on this account, I simply log into that other Steam account, and then it automatically switches all the data to that Steam account instead of my normal account that I normally run. But yeah, so I just use that Steam account for my main account, and this one for this account, of course. Let's see. You would hate to have to start all over from the beginning. Oh, I actually love it, starting from the beginning. We've done it multiple times before. We've done it seriously 4 times before. And I've done it about almost a dozen times total. But most of those were like really short things just to test stuff. Or in some of them were actually the beta servers as well. A couple of times. But yeah, we've created the account from scratch many times now. And done a video series on several of them as well. Including the one we're currently working on. Which is this guy. But yeah, I enjoy it a lot because it gives you, you have to really change up how you end up building some of your teams because you obviously don't have everything at your disposal. And what's really fun is seeing what kind of really big cards a lot of people get because every single person, no one in early games is going to have every single one of the best cards, but some of them will have some of the best cards. So you have to, it's cool to see a bunch of people having different best and slots on them. Like we have, for example, a Draculus, we have a Triple Kraken fully traded, we have a Tesla, stuff like that. But we don't really have much else to use. But every single person has their own like little overpowered combo that they have. And it's completely different for every single person. You get to see so many different teams that you normally don't get to see in normal gameplay when you're first starting off another account. And it's kind of cool. It's also pretty funny to see people of what kind of mythic they end up getting. Because there are quite a few low levels that do randomly get a mythic. And almost every single person that does ends up running it, obviously, because they can level it to 20. Whenever a new player gets a mythic, it's generally the easiest thing for them to end up getting to level 20, because of how long it takes to get other troops to mythic. We don't even have a single other thing. We don't even have anything upgraded to mythic, let alone anything else like that. So yeah, it's pretty helpful. The closest thing we have is like a Kraken, which is only 3 copies, which is definitely not there. Too bad Kraken got nerfed, but we do have him for pure damage. I don't have any of his good support though. Like for example, we can't run it with Forest Troll. We also can't run it with a Giant Spider. We don't even have Giant Spider. How sad is that? We do have Green Slime though. So if we want to run it, we basically have to run it with a Green Slime instead, which is really odd, but it kind of works. On Twitch, they did a goodbye stream or something. For what? Nim and Salty talked about you and not Surian thing a couple of days ago. Wait, what? Nim and Salty talked about you and not Surian. Oh, you mean Techni and his not Surian account? Yeah, that was funny. What did they end up saying about that? They ended up having to change his name because he ended up setting his name to Surian and he pretended to be Surian. So then Surian changed Techni's Surian account name to not Surian. But yeah, he was pretending to be a dev in the chat. There's also a way that you can make your chat color. I actually don't know how you do it, but there is a way. I know how you change your color of your text, but there's also a way to change the color of your name. And he was basically faking that and doing everything like that, pretending to be a dev. So they changed him to not Surian. It was pretty funny. Anyways, let me go find some monsters. I believe we are close to getting the little thingy. Where am I? Looking for the event objective. Yes, if we can get 12 more monster kills, we get 30 gems. On this little account, that is definitely worth it. The problem is trying to get that many more monster kills. We're going to have to take a lot of 3 trophies, because a lot more 3 trophies will be running monster spam than other sections. Mainly because there's a lot of good endgame monsters right now that are pretty well used. So we'll just take these out. Doesn't really matter what we face. Almost anything we face is going to have the same chance of winning with what we're using right now. I'm going to go take some red so we can get a Valkyrie here after a single gate. Let's just hope we have the alignment for it, which we do not. Do I try denying him? Yeah, we move that over. If he takes a skull, that's perfectly fine. It's not going to kill us. I wish I could do purple to blue. That would be the best thing we could do here. But we can't, so we'll just do that instead. Move that down. And throw ourselves a double gate if we can. So double gate. Get that down, get Tesla. Throw another gate, get Valkyrie, go from there. So he'll do that. Get a lot of manas. Oh, he can actually devour us. Kraken does hit in a way that he will be able to bypass barrier. Even if we have it up. So we'll go get Valkyrie up. Hopefully there's enough blue from his cast to be able to do this. And there appears to be. We'll get that down. That gives us the full mana and a map. Throw that down again. And I wish that would have died. That would have been really helpful. I'll throw another double gate, I guess. Start getting that up so we have enough damage. Do we have alignments? No, we do not. What is this madness? We don't have it on any color. That's pretty bad. Hopefully he'll get skull distracted. And we have it on purple now. Thank you for that. And this is the color I need to deny anyway, so that works out quite well. And that's match. There we go. I think we got 1 or 2 monster kills from that. So we're almost there. Let's see, let's keep hunting down monsters. See if we can do it under casual battles. Probably be the easiest way. That's not a monster. That's not a monster. Come on, show me 4 times monster. That's a beast. That's a dragon. Oh, that one's a monster though. It could have been an easy one. Could have been 4 giant spiders for all we know. Is that a monster? I don't even remember. Yes, green slime is a monster. Oh, this one might be it. Nope, never mind. I didn't know why I thought that one was. That should be a beast. Yeah, that's not one. Come on, monsters, where are you? She's a, whatever that called. Don't remember. There's a monster. Please be 4 times. 2 times, I'll take it. Better than none. I need those few gems. Gotta get them gems. Let's see. 30 gems is almost nothing, but on newer accounts, that's actually quite a substantial amount of gems. Oh, we'll go move that down. There's a lot we can do with that. Wow, this board. We'll just throw it on purple. Nothing else we can read up on the Valkyrie to get her back up. Get that down. Oh, we didn't surge. So on this account, we shouldn't really expect to ever surge with how low our chance is. I'm just so used to expecting that on my main because surge chance is above over 50%. Actually, it's almost 2/3% chance that you would end up 2 out of 3 chance that you would end up actually getting it in late game. I'll throw that down. Get ourselves another gate off. Try getting a Valkyrie down somewhere, and we can. Good. And that will give us the Tesla blow we need to wipe. And there we go. 2 more event gems. 1 step closer. Check your Soulforge level? Oh yeah. Hopefully I didn't over level it. You're right. Well then. Wonder how long that has been sitting there. They really need a notification for that. I have been checking it a couple times, but yeah, of course, it would be over when I don't end up checking it. Hey, we have some keys that aren't gold keys. Where are they? Oh, they're probably glory keys. Oh no, they're gem keys. Interesting. Oh, and 2 guild chests too. Oh, you know what? I haven't been opening up guild chests. I don't think this guild ever gets to max chest, but let's go open up a bunch of guild chests. I almost forgot. We almost never open these. There we go. And let's see. How far is our guild right now? Yeah, there's no way we're ever hitting 40,000 in this guild. So let's go open them now. Let's go have a nice little key opening here. Bone Naga, don't need it. Herdmaster. Okay, let's go open up all of our guild chests. See if we get lucky on anything. Oh, let's just keep opening 50s. Come on, luck. There's all the guardians. Come on, big drops. Show it all the way at the end. Come on. Okay, we got a couple news. Oh, King Salinas. We don't have the traits for him. We literally just threw our only 2 red yellows to fully trade a Valkyrie. But I guess that's okay. Yeah, King Salinas. He's kind of like a budget Ketris, but also really good with wild folk. He's also a red yellow that has impervious, which is quite useful. But yeah, he's okay. I don't think we're actually going to be able to use him though, because we're never going to be able to trade him. But we got him. There we go. Sweet. And we also got Princess Sequela, which might be useful because it creates a yellow storm. Could be using Guild Wars if we ever try doing that on this account as a budget kind of Guild War team. He's not really made for serious Guild War teams, but for this early in the game, it's something that's actually not too bad to use if we don't want to go with a Night Coronet. Actually, I don't even think we have a Night Coronet, to be honest. Now I need to go check. Do we actually have one? I don't even think we do, to be honest. No, okay, never mind. We do have 2. Never mind. I lied. Apparently we do. Okay, well, let's go open some more. See what we get. Oh, Celestial Tristan. Well, there we go. Come on, big drops. Oh, useless. I know, it's like, ooh, we got a new useless. Hey, there's another knight. Hey, there's our red yellow I said we didn't have. Oh, Highforge. Again, basically same thing. Oh, no, you know what? We can actually use Highforge. We could use 4 times dwarves and hit for a ridiculous number. We can hit, what is that? At level 1, he can hit for a 33 twice. That's not too bad for early game. That's not anything like a Dragon Soul, but 33 twice. That's still decent damage. That's 66. It's nothing like Dragon Soul's 80, but nor does he actually give us souls. But yeah, that has potential. And it's all concentrated on 2, so we'd actually be able to get the kills and stuff. So that's actually pretty useful. Though the only problem is we'd have to use an all-dwarf team, which is not that desirable at all. But yeah, we got another red-yellow. There we go. There we go. See? He's not useless. We can go put that towards the other guy. Let's go open these. I'm going to use the 10,000 or the 1,000 all at once for the last. Okay, none of those we need. Shadowblade is eventually going to be really powerful in the future. They just need something to really be able to synergize with him. And once they do, he's actually going to be really powerful even if they don't even touch him. Dark Song is useless after they birthed her. A buff nerf. Nothing new there. And let's do the singles. Nothing. 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 Stop giving me guardians. And let's do the final ones. What do we get? Anything good? Oh, we got a green runic. The green runic's taunting us now that we already got it. Come on, anything that's new. Come on now. Really? 0 news. You're gonna do that to us on our last key opening? That's disappointing. We don't really have anything else to throw because I need to save everything for later time. Then again, did we get a Corvash? I could try opening 10 event keys and only 10 event keys. Let me see. Do we own a Corvash? I don't believe we do. Yeah, it's worth it. Okay. I'm not going to do 50, though. That's going to burn through too much of my resources. But I'm going to throw 10 right now and hope we get lucky. Come on, Corvash. Ah. No Corvash. I saw that for a second. I was like, wait. We might get a legend there. No. Well, we got a Mira. I don't really need her, though. She'll be good for anti-blue, at least, if nothing else. Oh, well. That's unfortunate. Should we do another 10? No. I need to save my keys. I mean, my gems. We're already low enough. Did I ever get Celestial Armor on this account? Let me double check. Hero. Appearance. Armor. Oh, I didn't. Wait, this entire time I've not had Celestial Armor? Oh. I should probably go buy that. Let me go do that now. Let's see. Next week is Shegra. Oh, you know what? Let me not do it now. I'm going to try 50 gem keys to try to get the new mythic on Friday. Never mind. I won't be doing it yet. But we will get the celestial armor eventually. I can't believe I don't have it yet. I thought I already bought it. Well, apparently not. Apparently not. No news for you. 10 more? Okay, we'll do 10 more. But this is the last 10. Let's see. We're also because we're gonna get more on Monday, so that'll make up for it. We'll still have enough to do 450 once we get those ones on Monday. Nope, nothing. That was even worse than the first time around. Yeah, event keys are just a waste of resources, and unless you get really, really lucky in early game, they're not always that worth it. We got really lucky though. We got triple Kraken on 1 week, and we got we already used up most of our luck with what we got earlier. We ended up getting let me see where to go. 1 week when we opened up event keys, we got triple Kraken, and another week we ended up getting Draculus. So we kind of already used up all of our event key luck to get those two guys. Unfortunately. Yeah, there we go. And I can't really open anymore at this point. I need at least 450 for Friday on this account, so we can try to get the new mythic, because that'll be pretty fun with all dragons. Though I don't even know if we can really run all dragons. I know we can go get the dragon class if we wanted to, but we'd have to run Dragonian Monk. We'd have to run a budget version of it with like Dragonian Monk, Asha, and something else. Maybe a Dragotar or something. The only legend dragon we even have is literally the worst. One of the worst troops in the game. Though it does work pretty good with a green-blue loop with like Kraken and stuff. But other than that, Vinoxia doesn't really serve much of purpose in the game. And it's pretty too inconsistent to use. Dwarven Gate, Apothecary, Lady Ironbeard, and Highforge. Make it happen. Do we actually have that? I know we have Apothecary. We'll go try it. Let me see. 3x Kraken, Team 5. What's this team? That was the one I was going to run in the thing. There's my normal rock teamy. Here's our Tesla. PvP testing. Okay, this was the one that we were going to use for our suggestion slot. Let's see. Dwarven Gate. Let's see if we have it all. Apothecary, Dwarven Gate. I don't know if I have Ironbeard. No. We do not have Ironbeard. Let me see what all of our dwarves are. Yeah, these are only 8. Oh, I just put Apothecary in twice. Fail. I guess we have to go double Dwarven Gate then to make up for her not having her. Or we could go deep bore. No, never mind. Yeah, we go double Dwarven Gate instead. And we can use her for Impervious if we could actually trade her. So we'll just leave her there pretending that she's traded. Okay, so let's go try throwing this down with a double blue banner. Actually, is there a double blue that would work even better? Yes. No. Yes. There we go. A +2 blue, +1 green. Okay, let's go see what this does. Whoa, that is too high of a team. Hey, someone got the new Scorpius. Nice. Oh, wrong team! Ah. Fail. Okay, we'll go try the other team after this battle. Wrong team, fail. Why? Why I picked the wrong one? Yeah, we'll go test that one right after this. And see what we can do with the new King Highforge that we just got. He's about the only really good thing we got out of everything we just opened. I'll move that over. And see, we get to do this. On my main account, we never get to do something like that unless we do a random troop challenge. We never get to use the stuff that we actually get from keys because we have literally everything already. Dwarven Gate, Dwarven Gate. Wait, why didn't I just Valkyrie there? Oh well. We'll do it now, I guess. Oh, he has a Tesla too. Whoa. This guy is rolling with everything. He has a Tesla, he has the new Mythic, he has a little bit of everything there. So that's not how you use a Tesla at all. Not even remotely close. Even for defend. But I guess at least the Shadow Dragon's correct. Everything else is wrong though. Oh yeah, you actually got Devour. Throw that down. And that's match? Yeah, it is. Barely. Because he got so much HP earlier from that. But he also took the armor, so we still got the extra damage on that. That is not what I meant to do, though. Let me go do our 3 trophy with the new team we just created, which is right over here. PvP testing. Dwarven Gate, Highforge, Apothecary. Let's see what happens. I wonder if we can one-shot. Okay, take our greens. And what else we need to move? Blue to yellows. You know what? I might just take another green and hope it surges. Because we don't need yellow. Got it. That was pretty lucky. We'll throw down the yellow then, get that converted. Take that mana right there. And I believe that is enough to double shot, right? Didn't we say it was 33 damage? The answer is yes. Oh, that feels good. Double shot, one shot Highforge. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Because I've never had a Highforge this early in the game before. All the other accounts I've ever created, Highforge didn't exist at the time. That's pretty funny. Yeah, he's basically a Dragon Soul, except without the soul gain, without the board control, but all of his damage is concentrated on 2 troops. It's not as good as Dragon Soul, but it's about the closest thing we've got on this account. We'll make it work as such. He's not really as useful though. One of the whole reasons why Dragon Soul is even useless in the first place is because of the soul gain as well. Yeah, that's still pretty decent. 33s. It'll be a while before we're realistically going to be hitting that with any other troop. And where can we throw this? Oh, yellow, nice. Wow, we're getting like almost every convert on yellow, yet it somehow keeps finding its way onto the board. And that's match. Yeah, that's not too bad. Tacet, is this a vid of you singing? Probably not. Why?
I'll be an
weird Russian singer. No, that's not me. I'll check that video later, but yeah. Nope. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. We got our key openings, got to have fun with the new troop, and got all of our stuff done on the other account. So there we go. So that was pretty productive. Anyways, guys, best of luck with the 2 new troops tomorrow, the little lava guy and the new fire troll and the new little bomb thing. The bomb is definitely going to be really nice in early game. Might find something for late game too. It's not going to be replacing Bombot though in many of those teams. Bombot's still going to be the superior choice, but this other guy is going to be a little bit of a mana generation alternative. And of course the troll is going to be used for what every other troll gets used for, basically in some kind of absurd infinite loop team. So we'll see exactly how that pans out. And we'll have some teams go over that and everything else with the event. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. We'll be back same time tomorrow, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. As always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we'll be doing the event video and everything else. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great week. And I'll see you all later. Thanks for stopping by. Goodbye, everyone.